We're going to spend a couple of minutes talking about xBar and Outlook working together. xBar is a tool that sits on the right-hand side of our Outlook screen and interacts not only with Outlook, but with Infor CRM as well. So we're able to see a window into our Infor CRM system without ever having to leave Outlook itself. As I move around records, and I'm selecting Michael Crampsey at the moment, I will see in my xBar view some basic information for Michael Crampsey. I can see some very quick information here. I've got a dashboard that tells me that we have one open ticket, and perhaps I'd like to investigate to see what the issue is. We have one open opportunity, and that seems to have a value of about 116,000. Had there been more opportunities, that potential would be obviously the sum of all of those opportunities. So let's look at some of this information in more detail. If I want to look at open tickets, I can simply switch it over, look at that to get a view about what that ticket is all about. I can then review it without ever leaving Outlook. Let's pop back. I could look at the opportunity. Again, by just simply clicking through, I'm able to see what the value is, the probability is at the moment, how many days it's been open for. And if I wish to look at Michael's information a little bit more closely, I can see name, title, email, work numbers, all of which can be amended if necessary by clicking on the pencil. I can check contact options, I could look at attachments, I could look at activities. If I wanted to create an activity, I could schedule a new meeting, a phone call or a to-do, etc. All from this screen. But I'm actually realized that inside my system, I've got an email from Michael which contains an enormous amount of information. And what I'd really like to do is to put that email into the system. And what I'm going to do is just simply drag it across to Michael's record. And it tells me that it's attached to the entire email as an attachment. So what I'd like to do now is perhaps to look at that. So again, I go back to Michael's record, go to attachments, and I can click on that and it brings that very same email up. But perhaps I don't want to record the entire email, I only want to take a bit of it. Well, let's just select a small section of it. I'm going to go back to my base record here, and again, just simply drag and drop. What am I doing? Well, actually, I'm setting up a new note. I'm going to click on that. That information has been put in and it's been added as a note. What about, I would want to say, let's see, could I do it as a meeting? Well, let's see. That got a new meeting. It's scheduled. I can fill in the information as I would be expected to. But all of that information has been added straight into the notes for that forthcoming meeting. Emails I receive can be actioned into Infor CRM without me ever having to leave Outlook.